Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Slasher Report, and we got some exciting news to go over today. Halloween, the game, officially just released some footage of the melee weapons that you get to use in the game for both Michael Myers and the survivors, or what they call them, the heroes of Haddonfield. So as Michael Myers, it is confirmed that there is weapon swapping, or in their tweet, they're stating that these are tools that you can find in the map that you could grab. So that's really exciting to hear that, because in the start of the match, it seems like you get to walk around as Michael Myers with the famous kitchen knife, and while you're in this town, in this environment, in the map in Haddonfield, you get to go through these different houses, maybe tool sheds in the backyard or something, and you get to encounter these different weapons, and you get to pick them up, and you get to swap your weapon from the butcher knife to one of the other weapons that's in the map. We were teased with the possibility that there is some weapon swapping in the game with a video that they released a couple days ago of mocap behind the scenes, where one of the stunt guys is using a different weapon to execute one of the NPCs in the game, and it's not a butcher knife. It's not Michael Myers' iconic butcher knife. So we had some speculation that this was going to be a possibility that we're going to be using a different weapon, and they confirmed today on their official Twitter, showing the different weapons that we get to use. Super cool. Really cool. And this is all part of the execution kills, which is really exciting to also point out here, because we get to walk around with the different weapons and we get to go for these kills with these different weapons, but we also get to use them for execution kills as well. Now, we were talking about that earlier in the previous video. What kind of execution kills are we talking about here, right? So are these execution kills similar to Friday 13th with Jason, where you get to walk up on an NPC, grab them, and simply just press a button to choose your favorite execution kill off the fly? Or are there going to be staged areas of execution specified kills? Now, with these weapons, it's kind of pointing towards that we are able to just go for an execution kill as soon as we grab them, or whatever the ability might be. And there might be some staged execution kills as well. If it worked for Friday 13th, I could see them doing the same thing for Halloween. Now, here are some weapons that the heroes of Haddonfield get to use. The players that get to play as the heroes of Haddonfield. But it's really interesting to see. There's two weapons so far that they released today alongside with the weapons for Michael Myers. Now, these weapons specifically are for us players that are, going in to go against Myers and to save the NPCs. And there's only two, which is the sledgehammer and the baseball bat. Now, will there be more? Maybe. I would think so. It's interesting to see that there's only two. Now, we did see in the trailer that we did see them use the baseball bat against Myers to temporarily stop him in his place while we have the advantage to escape in a tight spot situation. But we also did see in the trailer us as the heroes of Haddonfield use a gun to stop Myers. So that part is really interesting, because when and how are we able to use a gun versus a melee weapon? At what point are we able to do that? Because if we're able to have these melee weapons in the map to defend ourselves, are these considered like pocket knives in terms of like Friday the 13th, the game? Are these the pocket knives where we get to, is it a one-shot deal? Like once we use the weapon, it breaks? Or is there weapon durability to it? So this is some really interesting questions to think about there. Also, with the weapon using like a gun in the game, it's really interesting to see that as well, because I figured there is Dr. Loomis. He is in the game. He's confirmed. And I assume you get to play as Dr. Loomis. Potentially, if one of us dies as the hero of Haddonfield, the cops get called, or whatever the scenario might be, and you get to come back as Dr. Loomis. Very similar to Tommy Jarvis in Friday 13th, where he's equipped with a shotgun. And in this case, it would be Dr. Loomis equipped with a pistol. So when and how are we able to use a pistol outside of Dr. Loomis coming in with a pistol? Because in the movies, specifically the original movie, none of them carry a weapon. Just if anything, it's just whatever they can find, they grab, like, an object of sorts, but not in terms of a gun, a pistol. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. That's really interesting to go over. I'm really curious to see how this gets played out, what more weapons we're going to see for the Heroes of Haddonfield, and if there's going to be any more weapons for Myers as well, especially because they're stating that there's going to be a lot of execution kills, which are all going to be very different. I'm really excited to see how that gets played out. There is something else to go over with these melee weapons, like the sledgehammer and baseball bat for the Heroes of Haddonfield when you go against Myers and trying to save these NPCs. Are we going to be able to start up a Haddonfield mob and just go into this close range with Myers and start doing these toxic behaviors of just smacking them down a bunch of times? And that's where when I asked earlier about the weapon durability and stuff like that, it's just a one-hit break. How many times can we use this weapon? So I feel like that has to take effect of weapon durability, so that we don't cause that kind of scenario, because people are skeptical about having these survivors start bullying Myers, because we kind of did that with Jason Friday 13th, and it just kind of took away the scare factor. So for Halloween the game, a lot of those fans, is what I'm seeing online, is that we want to make sure that it feels authentic. We want to make sure that it feels scary, and we don't want this whole bully mechanic situation where we get to just stand over him like in Halloween Kills and just smack the hell out of him, right? Like, we don't want that. Some people do. But overall, we want to have that scare factor. We want to be afraid of the boogeyman, right? Just like how everybody was afraid of the boogeyman in the movies. So that's another interesting to go over as well. Hopefully they will bring out some more details on that down the road. But that's about it. Let me know what y'all think about all these weapons that are being shown for Halloween the game. And let me know what y'all think on the topics with having a bully squad, the durability of the weapons, the execution kills. What kind of execution kills can we have? Is it off the fly? Are there staged ones? Are they both? What kind of weapon of choice are you going to have when you play as Myers? Is it going to be the iconic, classic butcher knife? Or will it be a different weapon? And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to slash a like, leave a comment, and subscribe. We cover all things horror, and stay tuned this week as there might be some more Halloween news. And until next time, keep your doors locked and leave the lights on. This is the Slasher Report, and I bid you farewell.